Hello and welcome back. So I'm here with a recap of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and their busy days that they've had. So settle in, we have quite a couple of topics here to cover. Kicking off today's story, as the Duke of Sussex issued a message of support for young people receiving awards in the memory of his late mother, Princess Diana. So we have a video clip here where the Duke of Sussex spoke about his mother's lasting influence, saying, quote, "My mother's belief in the power of young people to drive positive change continues to inspire me." And he also went on to say, quote, "Her legacy and the efforts of young people to inspire further action in the world fills me with hope," end quote. Harry also pointed out the power of working together and how daunting some of the issues facing young people could be. But he said, even though it may seem too big for one person to tackle alone, he said that their, quote, "efforts are a powerful reminder that we all have the potential to contribute to a much fairer world," end quote. And Harry went on to add that he was, quote, "especially honored to have had a chance to listen to your impressive stories and the positive impact you continue to have on young people's lives," end quote. So we have a bit of a clip here. I will play it for you.
Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex.
Thank you both very much for the warm welcome. It's great to be here today celebrating the incredible achievements of young people who exemplify the spirit of the Diana Award. Christina and Chiara, I'm especially honoured to have had the chance to listen to your impressive stories and the positive impact you continue to have on young people's lives. My mother's belief in the power of young people to drive positive change continues to inspire me every single day. Fill me with hope.
Thank you for all that you do to help elevate our voices and champion our work.
So there we have it, Prince Harry there making a virtual appearance with that pre-recorded message that he, I think, recorded when he was back in New York earlier this year, as he appeared alongside Chiara Rianti from Indonesia and Christina Williams from Jamaica, who are both recipients of the award. So share your thoughts on that story in the comment section below. Have quite a couple of topics here to cover. Off today's story with the Duchess of Sussex, who was among the A-list crowd who assembled to present Tyler Perry with the prestigious Paley Honors Award on Wednesday evening. So the Paley Center for Media's annual Fall Gala, held in the ballroom of the Beverly Wilshire Hotel, feted the billionaire media mogul for his achievements as an actor, writer, director, producer, philanthropist, and owner of the 330-acre Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta. Those cheering Tyler Perry were made up of an elite group of his close friends, collaborators, and contemporaries, including the Honorable Nicole Avant and Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos, Deborah L. Lee, Ari Emanuel, John Feltheimer, Debbie Allen, Latanya Richardson Johnson, Cookie Johnson, Tina Knowles, Diane Warren, and Yvette Nicole Brown, and many more. And I've got to say here, let's just talk about Meghan, because as an article points out here, they said that she knows how to, quote, shut down a red carpet. And she always shows up to support her friends. So let's talk about Meghan. Nowhere were these truths more obvious than on the red carpet for the Paley Honors tribute to Tyler Perry at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel in Beverly Hills on December the 4th. Tyler Perry, as we know, has been Meghan's and Harry's close confidant since 2018. So she naturally supported his Lifetime Achievement Award with her presence. So Meghan and her stylist, Jamie Mizrahi, approached the evening honoring Perry's legacy in film and TV with an old Hollywood strapless black gown by Oscar de la Renta. Its sweetheart neckline and rich dark fabric had holiday party written all over them, but the exaggerated slit in the skirt was pure red carpet material. And the Duchess accentuated her dress's refined neckline and skin-bearing skirt with a simple updo, consisting of a teased bun with tendrils framing her face. The look isn't that out of the ordinary because she favors a curled bun when she's not wearing her hair down. Two accessories looked like pieces avid followers of the Duchess of Sussex's wardrobe would recognize. A diamond necklace, and Meghan's footwear also featured the black tone motif, as she wore a pair of Stuart Weitzman sandals in a complementary shade to her dress. When it came to her accessories, Meghan continued with her simple, elegant approach. Meghan wore a yellow gold bracelet, courtesy of Cartier, and a diamond tennis necklace by Logan Hollowell. And for her glam, Meghan opted to forego fuss. Her makeup featured a clean look with a glossy lip, a bold brow, and her hair, as I mentioned before, was pulled back with a few wisps to frame her face. So Meghan was, as the article said, old Hollywood glamour. It was simple yet elegant, and it is her aesthetic for sure. She has kept to that, and it works for her. It is timeless, minimalist, with, it doesn't feature a lot of, what do you call that? Gaudy and heavy pieces of jewelry. It's just so timeless, and I love the fact that she is embodying the word that people call quiet luxury, and that is a staple of Meghan's attire, with clean lines, timeless appeal, ease, comfort, and it still has that glossy, high fashion look. So I'm so happy to see her there. She was shining as she hugged Tyler Perry on the red carpet, all smiles. She was glowing as she congratulated Tyler Perry. And there were pictures as well of Meghan at the table with Kerry Washington dancing. They took a lot of pictures with her there. So, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were listed as tribute chairs for the big night. And I know that Tyler Perry felt the Sussexes' love for him, even as the Duke of Sussex was at the New York Times event Deal Book Summit, where Harry was dropping nuggets, he was dropping truth bombs, and he was just trolling the people who have been speculating about he and Meghan's marriage. So let's just go straight into that. During the discussion, story number 2, Harry addressed the persistent rumors surrounding his relationship with Meghan that have been fueled by them having public appearances where they were going to their own solo events. So reflecting on the speculation, Harry quipped, quote, "Apparently we've bought or moved house 10 or 12 times. We've apparently divorced maybe 10 or 12 times as well. So it's like, what?" End quote. And Harry went on to say, quote, "It's hard to keep up with, but that's why you just sort of ignore it. The people I feel most sorry about are the trolls," end quote. He continued, quote, "Their hopes are just built and built. And it's like, yes, 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 and then it doesn't happen. So I feel sorry for them. Genuinely, I do," end quote. So it was cool to see there Harry really trolling the trolls and how they have spun something as simple as Harry and Meghan pursuing their own endeavors, and as ubiquitous as that is for so many couples to have their own thing that they're doing and also come together for joint events, they were making that such a huge deal, putting such a harsh spotlight on he and Meghan, pursuing their own causes, which is something that is so normal for couples. And I love how Andrew Sorkin pointed to that, asking Harry, quote, "There's articles left and right about you, quote, why are you making or doing independent events? Why aren't you doing them together?" End quote. So yes, they were twisting that completely, inciting trolls to believe that there might have been something going wrong in their marriage, when in fact it was just so simple as Harry and Meghan doing their own thing. And it was pointed out in people.com. They said that someone had spoken about the couple's appearances, which they said would illuminate their new dynamic, which says is a, quote, "a twin track approach," in quotes. So Harry can focus on his own thing, Meghan can focus on her own interests, and then they will also share many projects together. So share your thoughts on that. I did cover that more in depth, so kindly, if you want to watch the full video on Harry talking about that, the link will be appearing here. Kindly go check that out. So share your thoughts on this second story in the comments section below. So Prince Harry was also in the Big Apple and spent a memorable evening at the New York City Art Gallery in support of his charity Sentebale. So Harry stepped out at the Keysmith Gallery to attend an intimate cocktail reception to officially kick off its exhibit Friend. So the exhibit opens to the public on December the 14th and runs until January the 19th, and 100% of the gallery's proceeds from the sale of the art will be donated to Sentebale. The showcase is free to attend, and visitors have the option to make on-site donations to the organization. So we had a couple of pictures and images of Harry there at the event. So Harry said this, quote, "I and we and everybody at Sentebale are hugely grateful for you pulling this together. You have been a joy, and you and your team have been an absolute joy to work with. So we are massively grateful for that," end quote. Harry went on to say, quote, "I already know that your grandmother is winning when it comes to pieces sold, which considering it isn't even open until next week. Well done. This is fantastic news," end quote. So we have a clip here of Harry saying the same.
I believe that you have a wonderful time. Don't worry, I'm not here to... I'm not here to interview him. I'm really just here to intro him and the panel. But I and we, everybody at Sentebale, are hugely grateful for you putting this together. You've been a joy, you and your team have been an absolute joy to work with. So we are massively grateful for that. And I already know that your grandmother is winning.
So he said this of Rakuko Naito, Smith's grandmother, and an artist whose work is on view for Friend. Prince Harry went on to say, quote, "I'm slightly new to the art world, so I'm not going to pretend as though I know something that I don't, but what I do know is the ability for art to be able to convene and bring people together, and that is needed more than ever in today's world." End quote. He went on to say, quote, "Everything we do at Sentebale is reflected through this art and through you and your values and what I believe, the way you see the world. So again, an enormous thank you from all of us here for being you," end quote. So we do have here a couple of images, as I mentioned, of Harry there at the event, working the room, mingling with both guests and artists. And he chose to forego a tie, so he kept it laid back, but still had his whole polished look with him. By the way, Harry looks like $1,000,000 during this whole trip to New York. He looks so put together. And you can truly see Meghan and America in general just influencing his style. He is just so good. And those tailored suits make him look so stately and elegant. So yes, Meghan has been good for Harry on the fashion front as well. So Harry and his friend Princess of Lesotho, as we have mentioned severally, started Sentebale in 2006 in memory of their late mothers, Princess Diana and Queen Mother Mamohato Bereng Seiso. The organization works to support young people in Lesotho and Botswana, including those living with HIV and AIDS, by offering healthcare, education, vocational training, and life skills. So speaking exclusively to people at the launch party, Smith spoke about Harry, saying that his heart was really in it, saying, quote, "I think that people always make folk like him larger than life, and he's one of the sweetest, humblest, most genuine people I've ever met. His heart is really in it," end quote. So you can see there Harry in New York taking full advantage of his time there. It was an intimate setting and a lot of laughter and warmth as they were seeing the impact that they have. So it was an incredible evening that was really inspiring. So now on to the last story of the day, where Meghan gave a message of support to a UK charity close to her heart. So the article here says, guests at the SmartWorks inaugural carol concert in London on Tuesday, December the 3rd, were welcomed with a message and a poem from their patron, the Duchess of Sussex. Meghan wrote in the event program handed to guests on arrival alongside mince pies and sparkling wine, quote, "Tonight promises to be a truly magical celebration, filled with special guests and performers, and most importantly, the shared spirit of community that defines SmartWorks," end quote. Her message continued, quote, "Together we gather to honor the work and dedication of this remarkable organization, which continues to empower women across the UK through coaching, dressing, and instilling confidence on their journey to employment," end quote. So attended by people, the inaugural event at St. Marylebone Parish Church in central London showcased a performance by X Factor winner Alexandra Burke, a reading by comedian Jennifer Saunders, both patrons of the charity, and a special performance by the Disney Voices Choir. So, founded in 2013, SmartWorks, which Meghan has been a patron of since 2019, is dedicated to helping disadvantaged women back into the workplace by offering coaching and styling sessions. The volunteer-led organization has helped over 35,000 women in 11 centers across the UK since its inception. Meghan's touch was also felt in her selection of the reading of the poignant poem I've Learned by the legendary poet and civil rights activist Maya Angelou, which reflects on the profound value of human connection and the importance of giving back. So yes, we have here the words of the poem, which I will put up on the screen. allow me here to read one part of this that is so touching. It says, quote, "I've learned that every day you should reach out and touch someone. People love a warm hug or just a friendly pat on the back. I've learned that I still have a lot to learn. I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel," end quote. So that part always stands out, and I just wanted to share that with you here. So once again, I have brought a lot of news and recaps, and I'm so happy to share them with you. So now here's the moment where I'll ask you all to kindly go in the comment section, share your thoughts and standouts and highlights in the comment section. So what a fantastic time it has been seeing the Duke and Duchess of Sussex out. We have been so blessed having so many updates from them. And now, once again, share your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. Valerie Sedeno, thank you for supporting this channel for so many years. Your kindness is truly a continued reflection of your generous and beautiful spirit. And I want you to know that we appreciate you here on this channel. Thank you, God bless. And a very special thank you as well to you, Patricia Crenshaw. Thank you for all the ways that you've chosen to support my work here. Thank you for being such a tremendous support and boost for so many years. I'm so happy that you're a part of this channel, and words cannot express how much you mean to me. Thank you. May God bless you and yours. And a very special thank you now to those of you who gave through PayPal. A very special thank you to you, Rochelle Cherry. Your kind spirit has truly touched me. Thank you from the depth of my soul. I'm truly amazed by how generous you have been. Thank you for being a blessing to me and to my work here on YouTube. You are such a light. May God bless you and thank you. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially. If you liked this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, follow on Twitter or X. I'd love to see you there for more informal posts. Once again, share your thoughts on the stories below. I love you all. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.